These are Jerusalem artichokes. They're related to sunflowers. They smell like chocolate when they get their flowers on them, which probably won't be too long from now. The part you eat is actually grows underneath. It's a tuber. You use them kind of like a water chestnut, and when we get to that point I'll show you. You know when to harvest them when they start to lay down. You can see here where little deer damage. You know, deer will eat anything. I mean, they talk about deer-resistant plants. It's actually kind of humorous because deer will walk right up on your porch or deck and eat whatever you got growing. So in about a month or so, when these are ready, I will show you the beautiful flowers. They're supposed to be invasive, and you know, we've never had an issue. I'm not sure why. This is on the side of the house. This doesn't get a whole lot of sun, enough sun. It is kind of south-facing, but there's a lot of trees behind us, so it doesn't. But maybe because we harvest them, if you just let them go, maybe they become invasive. But it's certainly, I would not put them on my list of invasive plants. On August 1st, you can see the tallest ones are almost up to the kitchen window. We are losing some of the lower leaves. It's been a really wet, rainy few weeks. The summer started off like gangbusters, 90 degrees, 100 degrees, stuff much hotter than we normally see. It's got a little spider on it. And then it just tanked in the month of July. So we're hoping it picks back up in August, and I'll keep you up to date with the sunchokes. They're worth growing. Here are, I'm almost ashamed to show you, the Jerusalem artichokes. It's been about a month. I've been neglecting you. We've had an unbelievable amount of rain. You can see here, too, this is deer damage, which we don't normally have, but things are not normal since COVID and so many more people are out here. So I'm not really sure what's going on with the deer, but they've never really bothered the Jerusalem artichokes before. It's not to say that down underground we don't have some artichokes. And I might just leave them this year and see if they come back next year. But what I wanted to show you is the flowers, which are just opening. They're related to sunflowers. They're like tiny little sunflowers. I get a hold of it. They smell like chocolate. I mean, they really smell like chocolate. It's really pretty neat. I was hoping that I'd be showing you this big bushy area, but that's not what life is giving us this time. But we will get some artichokes. But as I said, I might just, Sunchokes, Jerusalem artichokes, same thing. I might just leave them all in the ground this year. The biting back actually might help them the way you pinch back a plant. It might actually force them to put more energy into reproducing. So we might get a fantastic harvest next year. But that's Jerusalem artichokes. They're obviously not going to be invasive this year. They're not going to amount to much. And as my husband said this morning, this is his third season gardening, and he said every year is different. But there's at least a couple and a couple buds for us to enjoy. We can see them from the kitchen window, which is nice. Normally you would wait till the plants start laying down to harvest them, it's September now. This would probably be more in October, but these have been so decimated that I don't even know if that's going to happen this year. So it's a little early, but I wanted to show you what they look like. I had to dig it up. It's rained pretty much every day for the last week, so normally you'd just be able to pull the plant right out of the ground. But that's a Jerusalem artichoke right there. They can get more gnarly depending on how many rocks or whatever, how loose your bed is. So if you're going to plant them like you would carrots, some sandy soil that gives them a little room to develop. They would be bigger than this, but that's basically it. And in the beginning, they don't have, as I said, they don't have the inulin that like a potato would have. So for somebody who has diabetes or any kind of sugar issue, get them when they're fresh, and you can eat them like a water chestnut, but know that you don't have to worry about that sugar factor. After a while, they do develop the sugar, though. So there you have it. Jerusalem artichokes, otherwise known as sunchokes.